everybody? Max Rich here, and there's just a little bit of a tease. That was the beginning of Josie by Steely Dan. And this song is just super funky and has some really, really cool harmonies. A little bit more on the complex side for Steely Dan, well, not for Steely Dan songs. A little more on the complex side for normal songs, but right in the wheelhouse of Steely Dan as far as complexity and harmony is concerned. Because they're not your typical 4-chord band. You know, everything's in 4 measures and there's only 4 chords in the whole song, and it's like, you know, you can learn it with your eyes closed and, you know, while you're asleep. It's not that type of music, right? There's a lot more complex, and a lot more stuff happening. And in particular, in this song, it utilizes a series of different songwriting techniques, from like little single note riffs like you just heard. That type of idea where you're mixing single notes with little power chords just to have the feel of a little bit of a melody mixed with very funky chords that happen throughout the riff in like a really super funky rhythm. And on top of that, you have really intricate, complex chords, jazz chords, right? You have a sharp 9 chord, you have a dominant 7 sharp 5, you have slash chords, you have flat 5 chords, you have all this kind of stuff. So if you don't know, for example, if you don't know what a dominant 7th chord is, definitely just stop right now and go back and check out some of our lessons on, you know, introductory jazz chords, because you do have to have a pretty good understanding of chords in order to really understand the harmony in this song, because it is a bit more complex. But I will go ahead and I'll break down all those chords while I'm teaching it to you, so it shouldn't be like the end of the world. And there is notation if you just want to like plow ahead, but I do recommend that you understand the chords, because if you don't understand them and you just know how to play them, then it's not really going to do you any good. It's like, it'll help you play the song, but then you can't use any of those ideas in your own music, or you can't translate those ideas to any other song, so it's almost useless unless you're playing this specific song in this key. If you change keys, then it's all useless anyway, because you don't know what chord to play. So main thing is we got to understand the harmony, and so in order to do that, you got to understand dominant 7 chords and maybe even dominant 9s, and, you know, like 13 chords and things like that. But besides that, we're going to cover that. We're going to cover the harmonies. We're going to cover the riffs. We're going to cover the licks, and we're going to cover the solo. There's a really cool guitar solo that happens, and we're going to do it all on acoustic guitar, because it's all doable on acoustic guitar. So stick around. Josie coming up right now.